You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just treat your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
Gotta unmute.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all. You look dark.
Yeah, we do. We always look dark. I'm already dark. I know I'm dark. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is good. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Shout outs to the 14 million in the building already. Y'all, we are back. For those that don't know, this is the Social Den. If you are new here, welcome. God damn it, welcome. Hope you signed the guest book when you came in. Wipe your feet, because I got white carpet. Wipe your feet before you come in the door. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, this is the Social Den, hosted by yours truly, CJ and Sharice. We are on episode 5. And this is just our, YouTube show where we get together with awesome people, where we get to know them. We talk about great topics. We keep it as a no judgment zone.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We keep it respectful. We have some of the dopest mods in the chat. You know what I'm saying? They will kick you out if they sense any type of disrespect. So let's just keep that in mind. We all are, here for one thing, and that is to
have a good time.
Have a good time. All right. So what we're going to do real quick is just go through this chat and see who we got up in here. Tamika Van, welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, Tamika Boo.
Tripping with Dre and Michelle in the building.
Big brother Dre and Michelle.
We got Jared Talks.
Hey, Jared.
We got Miss Nisi. Joni, welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Rhonda Dorsey, welcome in.
Hey, Rhonda.
We got Tamika Davis. Welcome in.
Tamika Davis.
We got Meet and I in the building. Welcome in, bro and sis.
Meet and I.
We got T and Lee TV, because it's the place to be up in the building.
Hola, sissy boo.
Welcome in, welcome in. We got We Building over here.
Hey, We Building over here.
Welcome in. Claudia Tyree. Team Lena, go get a bag.
Team
welcome
Lena,
in.
Hey.
Welcome in.
Team Lena, them plates you been making been looking good. I wish we was in the area. I sure would order some plates.
We got Jihad TV. What's up, Ken?
Hey, brother Jihad.
Vicky's World in the building. Welcome in, sis.
Sister Vicky Boo.
All right, so y'all just shake hands and mingle amongst each other. All right, y'all, so let's get right to it. Tonight we have a special guest. Y'all saw it in the intro. Someone that is very special and dear to us. And she keeping up with the Griffins. Welcome in.
Griffins.
She is here tonight as our guest for episode 5, y'all. We're gonna talk about some things and touch on some things, and y'all all know her. Everybody in this chat know who she is.
Y'all know Sonya is a fool, but y'all gonna get to see a little different side of Sonya.
Yeah, y'all
tonight.
Get to see a different side of Sonya. So everybody, please give a warm welcome to our sis, your family, one of your favorites, the Review Queen, ladies and gentlemen.
Review Queen.
Everybody welcome. Hey, Tag.
Hey, Tag.
Everybody welcome the Essence of Sonya to the building, y'all.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What's going on, sis?
Shit, just got home from work. Hey, everybody in the chat.
Everybody, please say what's up to the Essence of Sonya, who is in the building, y'all. We definitely had our eyes on certain, a couple people that we wanted to have on the show, and Sonya was definitely one of those people.
Hey, Leslie Boo.
So Sonya, for the people that don't know, which I don't think there's nobody in here that
everybody knows Sonya. Come on now.
But go ahead, let's tell people a little bit about yourself and your channel and all that good stuff.
Oh Lord, I got to describe myself, Jesus. I don't know how to do that. I don't never talk about myself. First of all, hey y'all, hey everybody. I see y'all speaking to me in chat. I got my phone right here so I can read the chat. I am the Essence of Sonya, affectionately known as the Review Queen. I don't know why, but a lot of y'all have named me the Review Queen for some reason or another. I'll take it. So if you don't know me, which I think everybody in here does, my channel is basically reviews. I try to find the most unique stuff that I can get my hands on. And I do reviews for y'all. I'm very honest, sometimes to a fault. And yeah, I just try to do the reviews. If I like something, I'm gonna let y'all know. If I don't like it, I'm gonna let you know. Don't spend your damn money. Period. Point blank. That's it. So that's me in a nutshell, y'all.
We always wait to hear what is it, what, sister?
Is it cute?
Is it cute?
Is
All right, y'all know, I mean, like I said, everybody knows who Sonya is. I'm sure everybody in this chat is already subscribed to her channel. You know, if not, I mean, I know we got some of the best mods in the chat. So y'all go ahead and drop Sonya's link.
And although all y'all are subscribed to her channel, go knock on your neighbor's door and tell your neighbor to go and subscribe to her channel, and then go to work and tell all your co-workers and all them, you know.
Wait a minute. No.
It was coming. I know it was coming.
Don't do that. Y'all want to keep y'all job. Don't tell your co-workers, because my mouth a little filthy. Tell your neighbor them. Don't tell your pastor. Okay. Don't tell your pastor. Vicky, you tell your pastor. But the rest of y'all don't tell y'all. Y'all gonna get kicked out the church. Don't do it.
I'm not used to this conservative Sonya. I know that. Yeah, y'all gonna hear a different side of Sonya tonight, y'all. All right, so let's get to these topics, y'all. So tonight, what we're gonna be talking about, ill. Well, let's talk. We're gonna touch on.
Wait. Rewind. What happened?
I said tonight, what we're gonna be talking about, ill. Three topics.
Right.
So the first one we're going to talk about is friendship. So we're going to talk about friendship tonight. We're going to talk about dealing with anxiety. And would y'all consider anxiety a part of mental health? Because today is Mental Health Day.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Health Day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I need to mark that on my calendar.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna talk about friendship, dealing with anxiety, and dealing with the loss of a loved one, y'all. So the first one we're gonna talk about is friendship. All right, y'all. So this is a very, very, very touchy subject as well, because yes, anxiety is mental health. Okay, thanks T and Lee. I just wanted to make sure, because I didn't want to put it, categorize it the wrong way, because that's a serious thing. So, but we're gonna talk about friendship, y'all. So when you think about friendship, Sonya and baby, what's the first thing that come to your mind when you think about friendship? I mean, because people throw that word around a lot.
I'm sorry, it's a lizard. I don't know how I caught that out of one of my eye. I'm sorry, that just threw me all the way off. When I think about friendship, first of all, if I consider you my friend, you're not gonna really be my friend. You're gonna be family, because a lot of people, like you say, they use that word friend very loosely. And I don't, let me just put that out there. I don't like nobody equally. Okay. I don't discriminate. I just don't like a whole lot of people like that. But if I consider you my friend, you will automatically become my family, because people I hear, hey friend. I don't have time for that. You have fake friends. You have people that don't want to see you do well. You have those that be hating on you behind your back and talking in your face. And so for me, a friend is somebody that I can confide in. Somebody that I can go to and tell like some of my most deepest thoughts, secrets, whatever. If I choose to share. 9 times out of 10, I'm very, very secretive. Very secretive. Sharice will tell y'all, right. I'm like very secretive. I don't tell nobody nothing hardly. But if I'm sharing with you, like I really consider you to be my friend, because I have to have a level of trust with you to be able to tell you my business or tell you anything, to be honest. So yeah, people that, they're just throwing it around. Everybody's friend. I don't like people like that. You have to really I have to have a level of respect for you, and we have to have a bond, some type of bond. Like I can't meet you today and we friends tomorrow. It could take months for a friendship to flourish with me and somebody, because I'm not one to just let people in. I've been burned by people in the past. So I'm just very, very private with my stuff. So yeah, if I consider you a friend, then I ain't gonna say consider yourself lucky, but basically consider yourself lucky because I don't tell nobody nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So
What about you, baby?
I'm kind of the same. I definitely don't call or consider everybody a friend. I think when you meet people, people become, they are categorized in your life.
Right.
I don't share a lot with anybody. I want to say YouTube has been the most I have really dealt with people my whole life. And Sonia and T are two people that I really, really gained that trust so early on with. And in recent just the early conversations, felt the connection and was able to really open up. But that's not something that happens for me a lot.
Right.
So I'm the same. If you are a friend, you are somebody that I have to be able to trust. And if I can't trust you, then I don't really need you deeply in my life or my circle like that.
Right.
yeah, I know Sharice and I, we bonded very, very early on. We met in a chat, mainly through CJ, because everybody know he's the chat head. But we met through him, and one day I don't know, she needed something or I needed something happened, and I ended up DMing her my number, and it started there. I think you wanted to ask me something, I can't remember, but I ended up DMing her my number, and that's how it started. And then like the more we talked, like we first started out texting, just simple conversation, hey girl, how you doing? Sharice, when I was really sick, was one of those people that like checked on me every day. She really checked on me. Her, Vicky, Tony, like I have a group of friends that like, and I can loosely call these people friends because they like really make sure I'm okay.
Absolutely.
Sharice be on my butt about certain things, even though I don't listen.
At all.
I don't never listen, y'all. I'm hard-headed. I'm so great at giving advice, but I don't take it. But she was one of those people that always check on me and stuff like that. And we built a bond very, very early on, probably within like a month or two, I think. Because the more we talked, the more we found out we had so many things in common. I mean, like y'all, it was almost scary. Like y'all know, Miss Louisiana Housewife is my best friend. Sharice is like my little sister. Aside from Tony and Vicky, Sharice is my other go-to person. But we found out we have like so many things in common, and it was just so scary. I'm like, how in the hell do this girl that I don't know nothing about have so many things in common with me? It was crazy and freaky, but God put certain people in your life for a reason.
Absolutely.
All right. P. Garrett, what's popping?
Hey, P. Garrett.
Make sure we ain't miss nobody. Leslie Massey, welcome in. We got a couple.
Coco Ethnic Eats.
Coco's
hey,
Ethnic
Coco.
Eats. What up, sis?
Hey everybody. Hey Big Air. Hey Coco. Hey everybody. I missed earlier.
So we got a couple of I started some put an asterisk beside a couple of comments. We building over here said friendship to me is loyalty, honesty, and sharing experience and memories.
Absolutely.
And Tag for Short said, yep, true friends are like the family you weren't born into. Some family aren't my friends.
Absolutely. That's true.
Man, you better.
I can't stand my family, honey. If I could sell them bastards for $1.
Yeah, you hit the nail. Yeah,
literally $1. I might just give them to you.
Yeah, friendship. I said that word is thrown around way too loosely these days.
Too
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Sissy Pooh T was another one where we met, and it was weird because we watched her
Right.
for so long, and then meeting her in person was like a 15-minute conversation. And then the first time I talked to T on the phone, I think we were just really just saying hey to each other, and it ended up being a 5-hour conversation.
Girl, the first time I met T, I was like starstruck. Because you know how she's like so pretty on the camera. That camera does nothing for her. That woman is like absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
The first time I saw her like in person was in Atlanta. And I was like, oh my God, like the camera does nothing for her.
Right.
At all.
It doesn't.
Right. Meet and I said we've been bit multiple times. I strongly agree. You got to file people accordingly. That's right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's right. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, because I don't have a lot of friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, of course, I consider it's people on YouTube that I consider friends. Outside of YouTube, I don't really have that many friends. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to just be careful who you call your friend. I mean,
And let me tell you something. I had a best friend since the 6th grade. So over 20 years, we were friends. She's been replaced. Okay. Because you just, first off, you grow from people.
Mhm.
So yeah, we were best friends for all these years, but we just kind of grew apart.
right.
And but the older I got, the more I started to see a little bit more of her. And it was stuff that I didn't care for, stuff that I don't dabble in, stuff that I just I'm non-tolerable about.
Mhm.
So I had to kind of, don't get me wrong, love her to death. She's an amazing person, but I had to move on. I had to move on away from it. And I can't even lie, like my bestie now, honey, she just trumps everything for me. I can't stand the hooker, but she trumps everything. She trumps it for me.
And
Yeah. Leslie Massey said, God does place people in your life for different reasons,
absolutely.
and you would never know
Why
it's happening.
That's right.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Vicky, I believe, although I was terrified. Remember that first time you said, I'm going to call Vicky, and I was like, I'm hanging up. And you was like, bitch, you better not hang up the phone. I was so scared for you to call Vicky, but Vicky's another one. If Sonya ain't listening, call Vicky.
Vicky is probably the only person I listen to because I first of all, I don't be wanting to hear her fuss.
No,
So
none of
when
us
she tell me to do something, I just do it.
Vicky, that one that you be like, I'm calling Vicky, you just be like,
yeah,
right,
because
right.
you know she gonna fuss.
She gonna fuss
In a good way though, great way.
Great way, right.
Yeah. Meet and I said facts. People swear they know you because you went to high school with them.
Yep.
Bitch, that was 30 years ago.
That part, Meet now.
Yeah.
And I know that's Anwar that worked it.
Yeah.
And I'll be the one, you be calling my name, and I'll be like, no, my name not Sharice. People always get me confused with some girl named Sharice. I don't know who that is.
Ooh.
We building over here says CJ, Debo, Ralph, TJ. It's funny when you meet people you never met before, but you meet them on YouTube and you can instantly say, I can friendship with that person. I could see a friendship with that person just by their spirit. Yeah. That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's big facts. But yeah, we appreciate all of the feedback in the chat. Make sure y'all thumbs up the live. Please share us out if you can.
Yeah.
Let's get some more footsteps up in here. So, would y'all say that when it comes to YouTube, that the connections that you built on YouTube, you could see it for like a lifetime?
You was kind of cutting out, bro. Repeat that?
I said the connections that you have that you found on YouTube, could you see it for a lifetime?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was just joking when I said I don't like people. I don't like people all the time, but I converse with a lot of different people, and I can honestly say that the people that I've developed friendships with, they will last.
Absolutely.
They will last. The ones that I've become close to, I'll say that. I'm not out here just being friendly with everybody. I mean, I'm friendly, but not just befriending everybody.
Right.
If I see, if we go to an event and I see you, of course I'm gonna be friendly. We're gonna be, chopping it up, whatever. But I can't honestly say that you're my friend. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just very cordial. Some people you can converse with, but you got to feed them with that long handled spoon, or as I say, I have to feed them with a crawfish powder, because some of these people just messy, and that's just not something I'm not messy. So I steer clear from people being messy like that. But but the relationships that I have built, the people that I talk to like on a daily basis, I can definitely see it being for a lifetime. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thank God that
Excuse me.
we have met, we have connected with on different levels, of course, but there has been no bad energy with anybody that we have met so far. Not that we have dealt with. We never speak on anybody else's experience.
Right.
But not that we have dealt with. So for now, for what I can see, yes, everybody that we have met, I believe will be here for a long time.
Yep.
I don't know. You kind of called me petty the other day. I thought we was gonna stop being free.
Well, you are petty. You, Deja, CJ.
Oh, honey. Y'all
I'm
sure
soft.
got so mad at me the other day. I thought we was about to end our friendship. Yeah.
Listen, so I know this is a serious moment, but I'm going to have to just let y'all know about Sonya. I was in pain the other day. CJ was on Man Cave Live, ignoring me, screaming in pain. I was on pain, screaming, and Sonya will start singing a song. What's that song? The Chandelier song. I said, Sonya, I'm in pain. She said, "Oh, girl, I thought you was singing. You was on key and everything."
She was on key. She was on the right note and everything. So I just joined in. I was like, shit, I want to sing.
Petty. Hey, Annabelle.
Vicky said, "Oh, if YouTube ends today, Sharice, Tony, and Sonya, and a few others will be a part of my life. Even you, CJ."
Oh,
Not even you.
Vicky can't get rid of us.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So y'all can continue to put your your comments in the chat for all of these awesome topics that we're gonna talk about tonight, and we're gonna move on to the next topic.
Hold on. Leslie said,
Hey, Annabelle.
I would love to make friends with some YouTubers, but I feel like it would never happen. Why do you feel that way, Leslie?
You never know, Leslie.
Right,
you
you
never know.
Never know.
Yeah, you really never know. You never know. I didn't think we would make any friends on YouTube. We just thought we were going to be posting videos and just be going about our business, and people will watch us, leave comments, and that would be it.
Yeah. Hey, Debo.
What up, Debo? We got Debo vibes in the building. But yeah, I mean, we've built. I mean, I got a whole brotherhood on my side. You know what I'm saying? With the Man Cave. You know, I wouldn't trade them boys for the world. You know, so I mean, you never know the connections that you gain. You know what I'm saying? B. Garrett, I don't know what's going on, but don't talk like that if you woke up today and you have a life. I know
what B. Garrett said?
Well, B. Garrett probably was saying something crazy. Miss y'all, man. I have no life now. Oh no, he's saying
he work a lot. That's why.
Yeah,
we
he's
miss
saying
you too, B. Garrett.
Yeah, definitely.
We ain't going live on a Saturday after Auntie and Uncle and just hang out in a long time.
We building over here say, I love a woman who mentions the Lord. My pops always told me when you have a woman that mentions the Lord, she is well put together. Court that woman, invest into that treasure. They are hard to find.
Amen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, everybody saying what's up to Debo. All right, y'all. So we're gonna move on to the next topic, which is probably a touchy topic. But we're gonna talk about dealing with anxiety. So let's go ahead and go into dealing with anxiety. Sharice straight took my daughter from us. They can never get rid of us. Yeah, no.
Nope. Y'all ain't going nowhere either. Family for life.
Yeah, y'all stuck now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might as well get comfortable. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna talk about anxiety, y'all. So when it comes to that, I'm gonna let Sharice and Sonya touch on this because I don't really deal with anxiety at all. But so I'm gonna let Sharice and Sonya. So we're gonna start with our guests. So what does anxiety mean to you, Sonya?
Well, I'm low-key having like a small panic attack right now, to be honest with you. I came on and I told Sharice, I was like, I'm like having a panic attack. For me, I've never been hit with anxiety, anything like that, until I got into my car accident 4 years ago. then everything around me like turned around. I was really anxious. I didn't drive for like maybe 5 months because I was just scared that somebody was going to hit me. So I was really, really anxious, even to get in the car with somebody to like go to the doctor or whatever. I would just get really anxious. And to this day, like, it's not as bad as it used to be. But when I'm really stressed, like I have been very stressed for the past, month and a half, Sharice. um, it's been like really, really like attacking me. And it comes more in panic attacks. Where like I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, or like I can't handle anything, or like I separate myself from stuff that I love or people that I love because I just don't want to put myself in a situation where it can be triggered any further, because a lot of times it is triggered. Sometimes by being around a lot of people, especially if I'm already kind of dealing with it. More recently, well, the past maybe 6 months, it was really bad. I get anxiety really bad. I was diagnosed with vertigo. So I didn't know what the hell it was. And one day I was driving and my vision got blurry and I couldn't see the road. Thankfully, I was right down the street from my house. So I knew where I was at. So I just kind of drove like 5 miles an hour and got home. But since then, like I hadn't been attacked by anxiety in a while before that, but I think that really scared me. So now I just kind of deal with it. But here, even more recently, I had COVID back to back twice, within a month of each other, from the job that I was previously on. And it spiraled. It spiraled out of control. Because first of all, my supervisor couldn't stand me for one reason or another. I don't know why. Never did anything. Always showed up at work. Never called off nothing until I got sick. But for some reason, he didn't like me. And when I got COVID the second time, that was his excuse to get rid of me. So I ended up getting fired from that job, which I was very thankful for. But I was kind of pissed about, because I'm like, well, wait a minute, how am I support myself? How am I pay my bills or whatever? So at first of all, he sent me a text message, y'all. He didn't call me in the office. He didn't do anything. He sent me a text message and said, because you've been out, basically like, we're terminating you. I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't give a shit. Sharice can tell you, I didn't care that day. Like that whole week, I was like, I don't give a shit. Screw that job. Like, I didn't say screw. If y'all know me, y'all know what I said. But, I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, screw that job. Like, I was tired of it anyway. I was really just, I was coexisting there just until I could move on, find something else. But God saw fit for me to get the hell out of there, because I don't know how much more my prolongs could take. Okay. So, I got out of there, but then like the week after, I got like really, really stressed out, really, really anxious, really I really felt kind of like in a depression, because I'm like, okay, now I got to find a job. I still have bills. My bills don't stop. My rent is like $1,400+ a month. Like, how am I going to pay my bills? So it got worse and it got worse and it got worse. And I was hiding it from people. Sharice would call me and she'd be like, what's wrong? I'd be like, nothing. But she knew I was lying. She would know exactly what I was going through, what I was dealing with. She would know I was lying. So it's starting to calm down a little bit now, because I did. Thankfully, y'all, like, God got me out that situation and put me where I wanted to be. He gave me the job that I have wanted for like 2 years. Finally, it must not have been time for me to get that job yet. Okay, but I got that job after applying for that job for like 2 years. So now I'm settled. I'm in that new job. Thank God. So my anxiety level is starting to go down a lot. But yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke at all. If I get stressed out, like I will have a panic attack like that. And when I get stressed out, like I have to try to keep my stress to a minimum, because like my vertigo will trigger. And so like it's just a spiraling effect. It makes stuff like just go all kinds of wrong for me. So You know, it's crazy. If y'all deal with anxiety, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I love you too, Tamika. But yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes I'll have like so much anxiety, like or having such a horrible panic attack. I feel like I can't breathe. Like I just feel like all this weight is in my chest. I can't like take a deep breath almost, because it's just like so much. So it's definitely scary. It makes you feel like you're having a heart attack sometimes. So if I can advise anybody, if you are having any type of anxiety, I don't take medication or anything like that, because I've kind of learned how to control it a little bit now. But if you are somebody that do have anxiety and panic attacks, anything like that, and you can't control it, get on some type of medication to regulate it, because it is scary.
Absolutely.
It's definitely scary.
So, babe, what's your take on anxiety?
Well, anxiety is new to me. I started dealing with it this year. And Sonia, I was embarrassed about it at first. I called Sonia and told Sonia first, and I was like, I don't even know how I tell CJ, how do I tell my family? And it was Sonia who told me it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Take the medicine, deal with it. I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Not to go down too much of an emotional road, but there was something that happened to me as a child. And I used to go to Walmart all the time. Y'all know I love Walmart. I used to go to Walmart at 6 o'clock in the morning. And one morning I was in Walmart and ran into the brother of someone who hurt me when I was coming up. And that set something off in me. And that was the first an anxiety or panic attack. And I did not know what it was. And I went to work and I could not get myself together. And that's when everything started for me. And I was like, something has to give. And then, baby, if you remember, you were cooking one day and I was sitting at the computer and you said, what is wrong with you? You've never been like this before, where everything just gets to you like that. And that's what made me go to the doctor, because I always say, CJ, don't pay attention. And for him to say that to me, it was that push to go. But just like Sonia said, it's a lot of pressure in the chest. You feel like you're having a heart attack. I don't know all of my triggers. I'm still trying to learn them. But it is when I get upset. If I am in a stressful situation, I will go into a panic attack. I don't know. It's something that you have to deal with. If your doctor gives you medicine, I definitely recommend taking your medicine. I have learned to know when it's coming on and learn how to do different breathing exercises and to get up and go take a walk, get some air, because the medicine makes me drowsy. But yeah, you got to take care of yourself. You have to take care of you.
Yeah, one of my triggers for sure is definitely stress. And like you, I've learned a lot of different breathing techniques that I do. Like sometimes I just do them on a daily just because I don't want to like be triggered, or I don't want to like, go into a panic attack. Sometimes I can get up in the morning and I'm like breathing heavy because I just feel like I'm about to have a panic attack. I'm not going to take the medicine because I'm just not going to take the medicine. I don't like medicine. I'm not going to take it. So I've had to learn alternate ways to get around it because I know the medicine may work, but I don't want to be chemically imbalanced. I already take a lot of medicine. I have like severe pain. So I already have to take like a pain medication. And I just don't want to add to that. So I'm already kind of chemically unbalanced in a sense, but I don't need to be chemically imbalanced because of my pain. And then because I just feel like, okay, like mentally today, I'm not okay. You know what I mean? So I just have to do certain things. Music is another one of my things. Like I will go in my car and I will turn my music up as loud as I can stand it. And that calms me right down.
Mm-hmm.
Calms me right down. I love music. So that's one of my big go-tos. A lot of my videos, y'all watch my videos. 90% of the time I'm by the water. I'm somewhere by some water. water calms me like that. I don't care where, what I'm going through, where I'm going out. If I'm in a different city, I will find me some water. I don't care if it's a fountain in front of a building or a stream, a lake, whatever. I will find me some water because water calms me right down.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's, I just had to find alternate ways because I already know I'm not going to take medicine.
Yeah, and I mean, but the good thing is like you and I talked about before, knowing yourself, knowing your body to know when you need the help. And like I've shared with you, like the depression medicine, I don't take every day like the doctor wants me to because I don't like how it makes me feel. But I talk to the doctor about it. And sometimes you'll see that when you get diagnosed with certain things like depression and anxiety, the medicine makes it a little worse at times.
Yeah.
Like it got to a point to where, if you don't mind me saying, like even within our household, like I would have so much doubt within myself that CJ would have to say, get out of your own way, get out of your own head, and it was starting to really affect everything that I was doing with my job, with the things I was doing at home, being a parent, being a wife, cooking. I can't cook. Like I just doubted everything that I did.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Vicky has had anxiety attacks in her videos and the lives. I remember one live, we were live and she was like, sis, I'll be back. She was having an anxiety attack on her live stream. And I was like, oh crap, and I think that's kind of why I'm like kind of little anxious today because I haven't been live since May. So just being live in front of all these people, I know all these people. So that's not even the issue. It's just I haven't been live in so long. Even sometimes when I do my videos, like I will get anxious and I have to if I'm in a car, I have to sit in my car for a little while and do my videos because I will get anxious and have to talk myself out of it before I record.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The anxiety is real, man. I mean, I see. I don't think I forgot or not forgot, but we didn't see all of these awesome comments. I saw a lot of comments, so let's go through these comments real
Before
quick.
you go through the comments, can I ask you a question? You can't really speak to actually dealing with it, but how is it being married to somebody that deal with it and have to see them go through anxiety attacks and stuff like that?
It's scary as hell. I mean, because I'm not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Sharice is one of the strongest women I know. So to see her going through that and knowing that there's really nothing that I can really do except, just give confident words and, tell us gonna be okay and just breathe and stuff like that. It's scary, especially when she calls me when I'm at work and she's having an attack.
Yeah.
Really nothing.
I can agree with that. Like I'm not on the other side of the person, but my poor boyfriend, he go through it. he go through it. Sometimes I'll call him and I just cry. Like when I got fired from my job, y'all, I left my house and went to his house and I was there, Sharice, like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I would not come home.
I asked you how was it, having to tell your boyfriend about, your anxiety and how he accepted it and helped you through it.
He accepts anything that comes with me. I'm not gonna even lie. That man is he must really love me. I'm gonna say that because he deals with a lot. When I first told him that I have anxiety attacks and stuff like that, he was like, okay. He said, we'll deal with it when it comes. And a lot of people, they kind of shy away from it, but he didn't. And I had my first panic attack when I was at his house. And he sat in front of me, like I was sitting on the bed and he kind of crouched down in front of me and he was like, baby, just breathe. Like he just kept saying, baby, just breathe, like trying to get me through that attack. And a lot of people, they would just be like, man, you better get over that shit. But he didn't do that. Or if I'm just really super depressed about something, going through it, he'll I'll just lay there and I lay in his chest and cry. He'll let me do it. So for him to be able to accept it. And I even said to him, I was like, Lord, at any moment, I know you're going to put me out your house because I've been here so long. He was like, for what? He was like, put you out for what? He was like, you dealing with a lot. He was like, I wouldn't dare put you out when you're dealing with a lot like that. He said, first of all, I would never put you out my house. He said, but especially when you're dealing with a lot. He said, you already told me when you come to my house, it's your peace because all your stress is at home. And that's what I said to him. I said, you know, when I come here, I'm so peaceful because all my stress is here. Like I got all my bills piled up here and all that. And when I go to his house, I don't have to worry about nothing. I'm just so peaceful. He live in the country and I don't have to worry about nothing. No traffic, no nothing. So he was like, you know, why would I put you out when you're dealing with something? You know, he said, you stay here as long as you need to, as long as you want to, if you, you know, to be able to be at peace. And I was like, whew, thank you, Lord, for breaking this man. Because I put this man through the ringer. Huh?
I said, that's why I love my brother, because he's so good.
He's a sweetheart. He get on my damn nerves, but
all right, so we got some of these comments that I start off from earlier. We building over here said anxiety causes stress. Stress can mess with your mental and can cause and your blood pressure.
Absolutely.
So that's true.
That's definitely true.
Debo said breast cancer awareness month, y'all. Y'all please go get y'all mammogram.
Debo, in honor of you, I'm going to get my mammogram on October 25th.
There you
going
go.
to get it, bro.
CJ gotta go get his.
Made my appointment today.
Team Lena, go get a bag. Said I've been so stressed for a while, but gotta stay prayed up and keep moving. Keep God up first always.
That's it.
Facts. We building over here said anxiety will cause you to doubt yourself and you will pick up on your bad habits. Whatever your bad habit is, smoking, drinking, biting your nails, eating, and not being focused and motivated.
That is true.
No, I didn't go through any of that, but yeah,
I did.
Right? I just didn't.
I absolutely did.
Leslie Massey said, I deal with depression and anxiety. It's a lot of people in here that deal with it. It's crazy.
I do want to say before you go on, and Leslie, I hope it's okay with you that I say this. I didn't say it earlier because I normally like to check with people first. But Leslie is not a content creator, but she is a supporter of a lot of channels. Mm-hmm. But she is someone who I have connected with and always reaches out and check on me. And I definitely love and appreciate her. Mm-hmm. And I just hope that everybody keep her in your prayers as well. She's an amazing person, but
you never know what somebody's going through.
Right.
You never know what somebody's going through.
Yeah. A lot of people probably wouldn't think I deal with anxiety because I'm always like so jolly and making people laugh and stuff like that. But behind the scenes, baby, it is a whole shit show in a different type of way. Okay. So, but you know, you don't know what people are going through. I hide it very well, even from y'all, and y'all know that I hide it very, very well. Just because I don't want to stress out my friends. I can never ever in life tell Tony I'm going through something because that girl will be on a plane.
Yes, she's
into my house. Okay, she's done it. So I never want to tell her anything. I will tell you. I will tell Vicky. I won't tell Tony a lot of stuff because Tony will be knocking on my door.
Hey, Kanisha, welcome in. Hey, Queen Ali.
Yeah, see, B. Garrett said, I never knew that. You hide it well. I know. I never want my supporters, well, y'all ain't my supporters, y'all my kin folks. I never want y'all to see that side of me. Not that I'm ashamed of it. It's just that I started my YouTube. What is that? My YouTube? I started my YouTube platform as an outlet. So it's kind of how I got through a lot of the anxiety, especially after my car accident. I couldn't work for like 4.5 months. I had just gone through like this horrible breakup and I got into this car accident. So it just all bottled up. And it was just, I'm like, what am I going to do? And I had people in my life like Vicky and Mukbanging Things and Life with Riri and Just Bambi though. And they were like, I told Bambi one day, I said, I want to start a channel. And she was like, bitch, just start the channel. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And so I just started the channel. If y'all go back in my videos, I started YouTube for the first 6 months, just doing like live streams. And it was my outlet. Like I talked to people. I made people laugh, and that's how I got through the crap that I was going through. I could release it for an hour or two. Well, those lives used to be like 3, 4, 5, 8 hours. But however long I was live, I was able to not think about my own crap for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like my platform is still today, like I created it too for other people that were like dealing with stuff. You know, you can always come to my channel. You can always hit me up on Instagram, whatever you need to do if you're going through some things, because that's just who I am. I don't care what you're going through. Like, we could talk about it. So that's kind of why I started my platform too, so people could come and like just be themselves and just have a good laugh and release their tension and whatever they had going on. And still to this day, that's what my platform is. Yeah, I talk crap and I do what I'm gonna do over there, but my platform is always open, non-judgmental. I wish a bitch would judge somebody in my chat.
Right.
You gotta go.
Right.
Yeah.
Bullying is not tolerated in my chat, in my, you know, any of my chats, whether I'm live in a video, whatever, doing a premiere. Bullying is not okay, and I don't tolerate it. If I see anybody bullying in my chat, you gotta go. You are blocked.
Yeah.
And so it's always a safe space for people to come. So I never want people to see me going through things, because 9 times out of 10, I'm helping somebody else go through what they're going through. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. We building over here said, thank you for talking about it, Sonia. You don't even know who you're helping in this chat. God bless you.
Right.
We got somebody that we actually met when we were with Vicky last weekend or weekend before. Last weekend.
No, the weekend before last.
Weekend before last. His name is Don Treese. We met him. We talked to him. We exchanged channel information. I'm looking at his channel right now, and he has some dope intro. He does gaming and different things on his channel. So if one of the mods can just drop his link in the chat, and just let's support. Y'all know we all about support over here. But shout out to
absolutely. Hey, hashtag Candace. That's my other brother and sister right there.
Hey, Candace.
What up, Candace?
Absolutely, Vicky. You will be surprised how we reach people on this platform. Absolutely.
Right. Tamika said, Sonia Sharice, just when I thought I was the only one going through that. Nope.
No, ma'am.
Nope.
That's one of the things that I've come to love about YouTube and enjoy being able to be open, because I used to tell Sonia all the time, I feel like I'm the only one in the world going through this, and I can't speak about it because nobody else is going to understand. And there's so many people that can relate to it because they're dealt with it or dealing with it. And I love being able to communicate with people. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to do the Social Den and why we created the group on Facebook.
Yep.
I want to touch on B. Garrett comment. It's kind of far down in the chat, CJ. I hope you don't mind, bro.
No, go ahead.
He said, for real, therapy is missing from a lot of people's homes, y'all. Listen, I went to therapy for 6 months. And when I tell you it was the best thing I could have ever done for myself, don't let nobody tell y'all that therapy is not for Black people. Therapy is for Black people. I'm proof, okay? Take your ass to therapy. Don't sit there and let whatever you got going on be bottled up and you be out here killing people being on the first 48. Don't do it. Go to therapy. A lot of y'all jobs, y'all might not know, have a employee assistance program. They will pay for anywhere from 4 to 6 therapy sessions. Find out if y'all got issues, y'all have anxiety, y'all have panic attacks, y'all just got some things y'all want to get off y'all chest. Go to your HR department. They have EAP programs. I promise you, I use all 6 of mine. Okay.
And that's
all
how
6 of them. And then my insurance was amazing. And I paid $25 every week to go see my therapist for the remaining time. So don't let nobody tell y'all that therapy ain't for Black people. Therapy is for everybody. I don't give a damn what color you are. If you feel like you got problems, you need to get stuff off your chest, go to therapy.
And it's okay for men to go to therapy. Men need it too. Y'all don't have to hold it up for men.
Absolutely.
That's facts.
We can't all be out here crazy hell. Somebody gotta go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So,
All right, I'm gonna run through these comments real quick, y'all.
Hey, Kiki.
So Satin said, I get so anxious that it affects my stomach. Vicky said, I've been dealing with anxiety for years. Please, if you think you are suffering, call your doctor.
Absolutely. Look at Jamie. I love my therapist. Come on, Jamie.
I've seen people try to cope alone and often thought of suicide. It's okay not to be okay.
Absolutely.
It's okay not to be okay.
Vicky said, I don't take my medicine either, but I learned how to get through it. But that doesn't work for everyone. This is all great information, y'all. Mine was more social anxiety. Tag for short said, I'm a lot better, but sometimes it tries to sneak up.
Yeah. And it will.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said when I said, sis, before I started my channel. I guess that her channel was going to be a positive platform. Yeah.
It happens. It definitely happens. I mean, you can start a channel and then get into it and meet new people and go through new things, and it'll change the whole trajectory of where you was going with. And there's nothing wrong with that
at all.
B. Garrett said, I feel you, Sharice. I felt worse. I took Zoloft for a year back in 2014 and had to drop it cold turkey.
I heard Zoloft was out here messing people up
a lot of times. Yeah.
And that's what I have. That's what's prescribed to me.
He also said it's so amazing how everybody has a story. That's facts. This one I saw earlier. I'm on Lexapro and I love it. So Lexapro, maybe that's something that people can try.
Yeah.
Satin says she tried Lexapro. We building over here says, Sharice, to answer your question, love conquers all. We live in a world today that people love to give up on each other. I always believe that love will always win if you are truly in it.
Absolutely.
Scorp, shut up.
B. Garrett said, exactly. That's how I felt, Vicky. My whole body was numb. And when I told the doctor they upped the dosage, I felt terrible. But once I stopped taking it, I was able to self-manage.
Yeah. A lot of that medicine ain't good. And that's another reason why I won't take it. Because sometimes that medicine will mentally mess you up too, depending on what it is. I'm already crazy. I don't need nothing else to make me crazy.
Right.
No, definitely don't.
Satin said, unfortunately, some people need meds to help. Can't self. Yeah, that's facts.
That is.
Exactly, B. Garrett. Vicky said, remember, the more medication they put people on, the bigger the paycheck is for them. That's facts.
Hey, Leonica.
The better that your insurance is, the more money they get from you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yes, but usually the less money you pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
I paid $25, baby, and I was happy to pay them $25.
Satin said, I feel like men have a much harder time admitting depression or anxiety.
Yes, they do.
I love my therapist so much. I tried to invite that bastard to Thanksgiving dinner.
Not
I
that
was like, you can come get a plate.
Hey, Queen Ali.
Let me tell y'all something. My therapist, when I first started looking for a therapist, I was adamant. I don't want no man therapist. I only want a woman. And when I got to the office, the lady that I was supposed to see was out sick, and I had to see Dr. Chris. And when I tell you, Dr. Chris, he can get my whole paycheck right now. The whole check, okay? That man helped me so much. So much. I think it was meant for me to see him. See, God let that lady be sick, honey, so I could see that man.
Right.
Honey.
Yeah. Queen Ali says, Sonia, what are you doing to substitute it? I can't remember.
Substitute what?
Queen Ali, put what you meant with that question in the chat, if you don't mind, so we can answer it for, accordingly, if you don't mind, please. Satin said, my mammogram is October 27th.
Come on, Satin.
Go ahead, Satin. I know that's right. Leslie said, I just want to say that watching content creators really helps me at times with my depression and anxiety. Yeah. Everybody has their favorite content creators. And you know what? You got content creators that you go to for different moods.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's why I love YouTube.
Look, I used to go to Hashtag Candace because I knew I was going to get a good laugh and some good looking food.
Yep.
And still to this day, 3 years later, I'm still getting good laughs and good looking food.
Yeah.
Hey, Xtina.
Hey, Xtina. We got Rhonda Dorsey. She said, I get anxiety and panic attacks when I drive. And when I have seat. I haven't driven in over 2 years. I take medicine, but not often. It makes me feel weird. So I understand.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord,
that can
Rhonda.
be dangerous. So I get that. I definitely get that. Definitely.
Thank you, Vicky, for the disclaimer.
We appreciate everybody that's here. Shout outs to the 30 million in the building. Wow. We appreciate y'all being here. We touched on friendship earlier. We're touching on anxiety right now, and we are so happy with the feedback that we're getting in this chat. And that's the whole, like we said, that's the whole point of us wanting to start this, because it's relatable topics that people can talk about, that you're going through. Whenever you feel like you don't have, you're welcome, Don Treese, no problem. Whenever you feel like you don't have somebody to talk to, or somebody out there that's not going through what you're going through, you'll be surprised.
Absolutely.
You'd be
Oh,
surprised.
okay, Ali.
I think that's
Look
right there.
at Danny. She say, we appreciate it, sis. You already know my ass has anxiety.
Yeah.
Y'all, even the bigger content creators got anxiety. So don't
Yeah.
be afraid to go get no help now.
And I really appreciate you all taking the time out. Y'all alive. Y'all live to help other people. Yes, we do. I mean, yes, we do. We do. We love helping others. We love just doing, like I always say, all we doing is, giving our portion to the world of trying to make it a better place. That's all we doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Journey with Kiki.
Hey, Journey with Kiki, how you doing?
Yep. Don Tree's on the road to 2K. Let's love on him, everyone.
Vicky, can you send me Don Treese's link so I can go and do my thing?
You have to laugh and keep from crying, man. I know that's right.
Absolutely.
Gotta say that. Let's see. Make sure we ain't miss nobody. Absolutely not. Hey, Jamie. We saw not new, but other names come up here. I'm trying to get down to the bottom of this chat.
Hey, Claudia.
Hey, Claudia.
At the therapy, I found a lot of people I knew had either been or are going. Right, Scorp. You never know who in therapy, man. I'm telling you. I don't care who ain't in therapy, honey. If I need to go, I'm going.
Yep.
He said, shit, look at just listen to my reefer works too, y'all. I can't smoke, sis.
Tag
I get drug tested. I can't work. I can't smoke no reefer.
Tag for sure said therapy is important. Just like we go to the doctor for physical reasons, we have to do the same for mental.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes,
needed, even if you don't have a problem.
Right.
Yeah. I know people. I not know people, but I've heard people that just go to therapy just because.
Look, I'm telling you, I started going to therapy after I felt like I was healed enough. I used to go to my therapy sessions just to go. I used to just go sit in his chair and we used to just talk about the week. I used to purposely set my appointments on Fridays and we'll just talk about how our week went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those feelings that you can't really explain. It's just, it feels so good to be able to just say everything, not be judged. That person is actually listening and communicating with you.
And look, y'all, this is how the therapists sit there while they listening to you.
Look at this fool.
Ain't this how they sit when they listening to you, Sonya? Maybe like.
Oh, hold on. You ain't got everything, bro. Hold on. You gotta get there you go. That's what you're missing, your papers.
Look at my legs.
You're right. Yep.
and if you get a good one, their glasses be down like this when they listen. And they just
you ain't shit.
This man here.
Oh man. Y'all know I ain't got no sense. Thunder Scorpion, welcome in.
Not them edibles will have me wonder who I am and who. You mean and why? Hey, Rain.
Hey, Leonica. Hey, Rain.
Shout out to the 35 million in the building, y'all. We are talking about anxiety right now. We talked about friendship earlier, and we have a third topic that we're going to touch on briefly after this. We appreciate all of the feedback, man. Y'all are really going in with these comments. I'm just trying to make sure I touch on because I don't want to skip nobody because there's a lot of good information and good comments.
And don't forget, any questions, y'all can put them in the comments also.
Facts. Tag for sure said, Thunder, I didn't care for my first therapist, but my new one is great. Sometimes you have to try a new one. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Vicky, I love me some Dollar Tree. $1.25 tree. Oh, tree.
$1.25 tree. They pissed me off.
No, she said she talking about tree.
No, she's talking about $1.25 store.
Oh, that's $1.25
you
store?
know, everything's $1.25.
Oh, okay. I thought she was talking about tree. Respect and bless to everyone coming in the chat. Yeah, my insurance was great. I only had to pay $20. Still managed to rack up $1,000 because I kept putting it off.
Wow.
Wow.
Listen, I'm gonna say this too. If you can't afford therapy, at least go to your job and use the EAP program. This the Employee Assistance Program. Get your free lessons. Get your free what you call them? Them
Sessions.
things. Them sessions. Get your free sessions. Within the first couple of sessions, they're gonna give you exercises. If you can't afford to go no more, at least you got the exercises you can continue to do after you end your sessions.
Yeah.
So just the tip.
Mm.
I know my therapist gave me exercises to do the first damn day. I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't have to go no more if I didn't want to.
And sometimes they give you exercises that will lead into other exercises that you can assign yourself.
Yep.
We love you too, Leslie.
Hell, and if y'all don't work, go on Google.
people.
All y'all ass got the internet. Clearly, y'all on YouTube. Go on the internet and Google therapy exercises for anxiety or whatever it is you dealing with.
Absolutely.
Yep, Scorp, they sure do.
Wayne Ali said, I agree, Sonia is used to balance. It used to balance out hormones. It's used to balance out hormones, take vitamins, help me more than those medications.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so vitamins. Okay.
Look, get you some Goli gummies. Go in my description. I sell them.
And all them vitamins work, especially if you need to go to the bathroom.
They sure do. Look, I ain't mean to plug, shameless plug.
Yeah.
You are out there.
Yeah, we appreciate you up in the chat, Thunder Scorpion. We appreciate you being here. Definitely.
Look, and if you need to get you some, go get you some of them ashwagandas. They help. Thank me later. Don't they help Vicky?
And we thank to each other. It helps so much. You're talking.
Yeah.
Because sometimes talking is the best medicine.
Yeah.
Getting it off your chest.
Having that friend that you can talk to is definitely great. I have, outside of my amazing husband, I have 2 people that are my persons, and they know who they are, and I will burn their ears out.
Right.
And I will burn the text messages up when I am in the middle of something.
Mm-hmm.
And they respond. I don't give a damn what they doing. And one of them stayed up with me for 24 hours straight to make sure I was good.
I'm still gonna beat your ass about that too.
I love you.
I love you too. That's why I stayed up with no sleep.
Journey with
Look,
Kiki said,
I only stayed up with her because she was on some medication or something. And I went to bed at 9 o'clock in the morning only because she had a therapy session.
Yeah, that's true friendship.
I wasn't gonna let her go to sleep up bouncing around the house like that. I was scared for her.
Yeah. Journey
said,
I just got my referral for my mammogram.
who said that?
Journey with Kiki.
Come on, Kiki.
All right, Vicky, tell them the host and guests are not medically licensed. All information shared from them and others in this chat is based off life experience. If you feel like you need immediate attention, call 911.
You know what? Save that. That need to go on every episode of the Social Dance.
You should, yeah. Vicky, text that in the group.
Yeah.
We used to put that in all our chats when we used to do serious live streams because we don't want nobody coming and say, well, where's your license? Bitch, I got life experience.
Right.
I don't need a license.
Right.
I got this for free. I didn't have to get $100,000 in debt to get this experience.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always there for others, and I have no one to confide in. Rain, that was me. That was me until I found this group of friends right here. And I can call any of them at any moment and just burn their ear up.
Yeah. I take anxiety meds. I work for Humana, so I get a good connect. Good.
I know that's right.
I've seen them on the commercials. Have you guys ever thought about going to a herb store? No.
No.
I haven't.
Sonia, what exercise is it? Because I need to know, baby. I ain't say I exercise. That wasn't me. That was Xtina. It wasn't me, baby.
We building over here say, I don't believe that we men don't want to go to therapy. It's more that we have so much on our plates, especially if you have a family and you are taking care of that. Could be anxiety, pressure.
That might be true.
It might be true, but I still feel like the same way that it's pushed for women to do what we have to do to take care of ourselves, men need to do the same.
Thank you so much, B. Garrett. We appreciate you, bro.
Oh wow, Rain, really? I never heard nobody say they had issues with ashwagandha.
What kind of issues?
She said I was taking it and went into acute kidney failure. Please consult an MD.
Oh
Never
wow.
heard nobody saying they had issues with ashwagandha. Well, y'all consult with your MD, but for me, it didn't do anything. To me,
Always consult with your doctor. But you know, not everybody deals with the same thing.
right?
That's why
Right.
it's always good to get clarification.
Absolutely.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Um,
It's certain things and like certain vitamins and things that your body just may not agree with. So
Right.
yeah, you always have to consult your doctor before you take in all these different medications. B Gary said, can we all get a social D and t-shirt? I'm waiting on
Oh yeah,
mine.
hey, listen, don't,
Absolutely.
just be patient, y'all. Be patient. But the Social Den, y'all, we will be having Social Den t-shirts for sale here soon. We just got to get the shirts, and we're gonna. Don't worry, y'all. Just stay tuned. We will be having those for sale. And just to let everybody know, when me and Sharice get donations or we sell these shirts or whatever we do, all this money goes back into helping other people, like our giveaways and stuff like that. None of this money goes into our pocket. All this money goes towards helping, towards our,
Giving back to the
giving
community.
back to the community, everything that we do for the community. So just wanted everybody to know that. Just a little side note. Thunderscorp said, after I went to therapy, I found a lot of people I know had either been or are going.
Yep.
Yeah. You just never know, y'all. You just never know. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and move on to the third. I've been dealing with anxiety since I was 19. It was at its worst after my son passed, but by the grace of God, I have ways to cope. I know that's right, T. I know that's right. Man, we appreciate y'all so much, man. This is awesome. All of this great feedback in this chat. Hey, H Branch. And we just happy that everybody is comfortable and comfortable enough to talk about, what, your endeavors and everything that you've been through or what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want this to be, the Social Den, to be a peaceful and happy and comfortable and no judgment zone, just for people to talk about what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So,
red pineapple, yellow watermelon.
very sweet and red blueberries help with anxiety. See? Asian.
Say what now?
What we building over here, it's on the screen.
Oh, I can't eat the pineapples. Yellow watermelon, very sweet, and red blueberries help with anxiety. Asian pears, mangoes, golden cherries, golden raspberries brighten your horizon. Okay, then. Let me find that.
Yeah.
Some of them fruits for something else, but that's a different conversation. It's a different conversation.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're gonna touch on the final topic. We're gonna touch on this briefly, and then we're gonna get up out of here because we've been actually on for about a little over an hour now. So right now, what we're gonna touch on briefly is dealing with losing a loved one. So I'll start this one off. I lost a lot of people in my life, whether it been to being sick or to violence, but I've seen a lot of loss in my life, and I've felt a lot of loss in my life. But I would say that the biggest loss that I've taken ever, of course, actually two, but I'll touch on one, was of course, my mother passing back in 2007. So we 2023. So what's that?
That's the math queen right there.
What's that?
What'd you say?
2007 is 23. So how many years is that?
16.
16. Yeah, so 16 years since my mother's passing. And I would say I don't think that I've fully dealt with it. Um, I had my moments where I just go into a dark place, and not it's not dark to where I'm just like violent or disrespecting my wife or anything like that, or being mean to my daughter or nothing like that. It's just I get into a Sharice can tell every time, but I get into this stage where it's like, you know, I'm just in deep thought, you know what I'm saying? So I just have to like think about good things and good times with my mom, and I'll probably post something on Facebook or something like that. But I really deal with it by just thinking about the good times that I had with her, you know what I'm saying, and the good times that I had with everybody that I lost, you know what I'm saying. You can write, listen to their favorite song. You know, I listen to my mom's favorite song here and there. You know, I have a mental journal that I write in my head when I talk to her. I dream about her a lot, so I love the dreams because they're bittersweet because you don't want them to end.
Mhm.
But I love the dreams because they seem so real when you talking to them and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 16 years, that's a long time. And you know, I found my father, my blood father, later on down the line when I was with my wife. She actually helped me find my father's side of the family, but I found out that he passed away as well. So I don't have neither one of my parents with me right now. So that's why I always say, if you got at least one of your parents, cherish it.
Absolutely.
And you got to cherish it because it's people like myself that don't have neither one. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel lost out here, but that's why I say I don't know where I would be without my wife and my daughter and my wife's side of the family and all her friends on her side of the family and all of that. Because everybody just accepted me since day one. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like family and everybody on YouTube. You know, I know everybody knows I'm a fool on YouTube, but I think people know I'm a good dude and I got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just appreciate that everybody, you know, accepts me for who I am, pretty much. And I don't never feel judged, you know, or none of that. So, but yeah, that's my take on it. What about you, Sonya?
Um, it's two losses that I have a time dealing with. One of them I won't touch on because it's still very, very touchy.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't get into that. But the other was my dad that died in 2014. Um, that probably was the hardest year of my life. Um, he died in February. I had just started school. I had just literally started school. I wasn't even in school a whole month yet. And he died like a month. Well, it was right at a month. He died the month after I started school. I started school in January, and he died in February. I was going to school for my bachelor's, and everybody just kept saying, "Sonya, don't quit school, don't quit school. Your daddy wouldn't want you to quit school." I was determined not to quit school, but it was so hard. Um, I'm like a complete daddy's girl. Well, I'm a mama and a daddy's girl, but I've been a daddy's girl my whole life. Like what my dad liked, I liked. What he did, I wanted to do. You know, that's part of the reason why I'm so tomboyish now and love sports and, you know, all this other crazy stuff because of my dad and, well, my brother too. Brothers. Um, that probably was the hardest thing for me. Even to this day, it's been 9 years. And sometimes I like just cry, 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 cry. And again, when I get in one of those moods, I get in my car and I drive to the water. I live 2 miles from the water. I go because that's where I need to be at peace with him passing. I remember 2 days after his funeral, like you kind of cry a little bit here and there. And I didn't want to cry that much. Like I was literally at my dad's bedside when he took his last breath. I told him just leave this world because it was nothing out here, So I don't know how many tears I choked back just to tell him that because I know that that man loved my mama with everything he had. And if he knew that she wouldn't be okay, he would still been fighting to this. But let me tell y'all, my daddy was on hospice. His respirations was 14. If he would have thought that my mama wasn't gonna be okay, he'd still trying to be fight today. Okay. But I told him, I said, Daddy, just gone on, leave this crazy world. Ain't nothing here but craziness and foolishness. If you worry about mama, don't worry about it. I got her. I'm gonna make sure she's okay. And about 10 minutes later, my dad took his last breath. Wow. And I was standing right over him. And at first I told my mom, I was like, I do not want to be there when he take his last breath because I'm going to lose my mind. And I can't imagine not being there. Because I probably would have regretted it the rest of my life, not being able to be there with my dad in his last moments, you know. Even though my dad was a clown. Y'all didn't get a chance to meet my dad, which I so wish y'all had, but y'all get a piece of him in me, okay? Because I am a splitting image of my dad. He was probably twice as bad as me. He was crazy, but he was super fun. But even up until like the last moment he took his breath, I was cracking jokes and, you know, just doing what I know he would have loved. Like he loved like making people laugh and like just having a good time. And so that's what I had to do to make him feel comfortable enough to be able to go on. Even if he would have heard like a crackle in my voice, he would have still trying to be fighting. You know what I mean? But anyway, it was really, really hard for me to deal with that. But like I said, even to this day, it's been 9 years and it's hard. He died 2 months before my 31st birthday. And it's just, I don't know, like if I can have just like one day back, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just one day, just to hear his crazy laugh or see him doing something crazy. I got this really crazy picture of my dad. He used to he was crazy, just crazy. He got Q-tips in both of his ears. They just sticking out his ears like this. But he would just do like really crazy, you know, shit like all the time. He was just so funny. And I miss that. I miss it a lot. And I think that's why I have such a hard time sometimes. Especially on like days where like my anxiety kick up or like I'm depressed about something. I'd be like, dang, if my daddy was just here, like I could go to my daddy. You know what I mean? I can go to my mama too, but like I know my daddy gonna say something to make me like get out of the funk. You know what I mean? My mama's the more serious parent, even though she funny too. Don't get me wrong. But she's more of the serious-minded parent. My daddy like me. He don't give a shit. He don't care what you're going through. You gonna laugh before you leave his presence. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful I got that from him. But it's just crazy. It's crazy hard. And Sharice, that's something we actually bonded on. We both found out we were daddy's girls. And
absolutely,
it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like CJ said, if y'all got at least one of y'all parents, like cherish that parent. My mama will be 70 years old in what's the day? In 11 days, my mama will be 70. And I thank God every day for that woman. You hear me? Like, I thank God for that woman every day. Because honestly, she ain't supposed to be here. My mom died when she had me. And they brought her back. Right. So she was supposed to be here with me. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's hard, but yeah, I get through it. But some days I just, it be rough. It really be rough. And I really thought I would be crying right now. So this is good for me. This is really good for me.
That's good. Shout outs to the 28 million in the building. Babe, what about you?
Loss is something that I hate. Of course, like most people, I have lost many people. One of the things, like Sonia just said, my losses is that we connected on. I was a true daddy's girl. I am my mother's child, but I am baby number 5 or 6 for my father. I am the youngest. I was a true daddy's girl, and I did everything with my father. I did not even go to school unless my father came to school and sat in the classroom with me. Oh, wow. And the only time he would leave would be right before lunch to go to KFC and get me some honey barbecue wings and come back. So I was spoiled rotten. He died May 21st, 1997. I don't know. I hate everything about May 21st. I used to hate everything about my birthday because the doctor first told my mom on my birthday that year that he was going to pass away. My mother always said, I think your father held on because it was your birthday.
Oh, wow.
But I will never forget hearing the phone ring on that morning at 6 o'clock and the doctor's telling my mother we needed to get to the hospital because he wasn't going to make it through that day. But I don't know. I too wish that he was here. I think that my life would be different.
Yeah.
I definitely know that him and CJ would have bonded because my father was crazy. I get my giving ways from my father. He would cook for the neighborhood and tell everybody to come get a plate. He,
Yeah.
he told me, whenever you can give back, you give back. I remember I had a friend who mom was in trouble. My father paid their rent for a couple of months. I didn't know what that meant, but now that I'm older and I know what rent and mortgage is, I know how much of a blessing that was.
Right.
So I don't know. I miss everything about that man. Everything.
I hate Valentine's Day. And my dad didn't die on Valentine's Day. He died February 12th. But it's just so close to Valentine's Day. Like, I've not celebrated it since 2013 because I just don't want anything to do with anything that's got to do around Valentine's Day. Because my dad, I might cry, Jesus.
Take your time.
My dad, when we were younger, I'm his only child. I'm the baby of 4. My mom has 3 other children from a previous marriage. And my dad, he always made sure that us girls, the grandkids, the daughters, my mom, he always made sure. Oh,
You
Jesus.
stop when you need to
Yeah,
stop.
if you need to stop, just stop.
Stop.
Okay. He always made sure that we knew how we were supposed to be treated on Valentine's Day. So he always got all of us. Of course, my mom got most stuff because they married. But he always made sure us girls had candy and teddy bears and flowers and everything. He set the bar really high when it came to like Valentine's Day and holidays because he wanted us to know how we should have been treated. And I mean, the grandkids were like 2, 3 years old. He didn't care. They all had little flowers and they all had candy and little teddy bears and whatever. So for that reason, I've not celebrated Valentine's Day in 9 years. Well, 10 years because I didn't celebrate it that year either. So, it's just certain things that like nobody will ever be able to replace. I wish my boyfriend would have been able to meet my dad. They would have gotten along so well, except for the fact that my boyfriend's a diehard Florida State fan like me, and my dad's a diehard Florida Gator fan. That would have been literally the only thing they clashed about. But he would have loved him. They would have loved each other.
Yeah.
And just the fact that, I know my dad would be happy with the way I'm being treated now, by my significant other. I know he happy about that.
Absolutely.
So but yeah, I don't do Valentine's Day because I can't. No, for me, like I don't care what anybody would ever get me. It would be nothing like what my dad used to do for us when we were younger.
Right.
So,
Do y'all ever find yourselves? This is for I'm asking Sonia, CJ, and everyone in the chat who has been sharing their losses as well. When you're going about doing things in life and you're trying to make decisions, do you ever sit and find yourself wondering, is this the decision that my mom or dad would want me to make?
Absolutely. All the time. Absolutely. I just always say, I don't know if this is what my dad would have had in mind for me, but I hope whatever I'm doing, I'm making him proud because,
Yeah.
And girl, I could have lived in a box under a bridge. My daddy wouldn't have gave a shit. He'd still been proud,
Yeah.
because I'm his baby at the end of the day. He wouldn't have cared. But especially now, knowing that I'm where I am in life and I have the job that I've always wanted, I know he would be happy about that. And he knows I'm happy, like in my relationship and just, overall, aside from all the other craziness, I can't complain about my life at all. So I know he would have been happy about that.
I know they say that, God doesn't make any mistakes. We shouldn't question his motive or his decisions.
Right.
But I still find myself being a tad bit upset with him. And I think I could see me and him have an understanding. But I think what tears me up the most when I think about my mother is that my daughter didn't get to meet her, because I would have loved to seen them interact with each other. Now, she did get her dimples from my mother. My daughter has deep dimples on both sides. My mother had some deep dimples and probably the most beautiful smile you ever see in your life. You know, I think that's one thing that I wish. And my pop, even though I never met him. You know, I mean, I love my family down. I mean, I love my family on my father's side. You know what I'm saying, that I met. And but I really do wish that my daughter was able to meet my mom, because I really would have loved. I mean, people thought that me and my mother was a fool together. I can only imagine
Oh God.
them two together. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my daughter is me. That is a little me. Like she's a fool just like her father, and I'm a fool just like my mother. My mother was a fool too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's one thing that gets me, that kind of makes me angry, and wish that I wish she could have met her.
I always tell CJ, I feel like God gave him a piece of his mother back through Deja, because his mother passed away, and then 2 years later, Deja came, and she looks, walk, legs, feet, the damn back, the heels of her feet, everything is her grandmother. Even when she laugh and smack you, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. But I don't. I get a little mad at him for a couple seconds, and then he's still God at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He makes no mistakes, but I
Yeah.
still just feel like I be feeling like you just take all the wrong ones. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit up here and start dropping no tears. I mean,
Don't be like Sonya. Be better than Sonya. Listen, I'm in a sense very happy that he took my dad when he did, because my dad was very sick.
yeah.
So I'm glad he took him when he did. I just miss him. I don't have children, so I can't say that my kids look like my dad or anything like that. I'm like not a splitting image of my dad, but I'm a splitting image of his mother. But God, when I have children, y'all just pray for me here. Because I already know my children gonna be a hot ass mess. They gonna have his sentiments and all his mentality. Oh my God, y'all just pray for me here.
Yes, Lord.
Just pray.
What God allows sometimes feels so wrong, but we gotta be able to trust his heart when we don't understand his hand. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Right, Dre.
It's tough sometimes though, man. It's tough.
Hey, bass chick.
Hey, bass chick. All right, y'all. So we're about to go ahead and end this thing, y'all. We could be up here for hours more, but we try to be considerate of people's schedules, and everybody got to get up for work in the morning and stuff like that. But
sorry for keeping you on
we're
the
sorry.
extra 30 minutes.
I mean, I know we usually you've done about this time, but this was 3 great topics that we touched on tonight, and we hope that y'all enjoyed the topics. We hope that y'all enjoyed our guests. We hope that y'all enjoyed us. You know what I'm saying? We hope that y'all are enjoying the show so far. I mean, this is episode 5. And so far, so good, y'all. Y'all been really showing up for us and showing love and being supportive, as y'all always are, to everything that we do. And we really appreciate y'all. Real quick, I'm going to just share the screen. And we do have a couple of new names in here that we haven't seen before. So I'm just going to share the screen real quick. And this is...
Look at Vicky Petty.
What Vicky said?
I'm coming for my niece and nephew. So you're going to have my babies cussing at 4 months. Sure.
They might not be cussing at 4 months, but they going to know how to crack a crab at 6 months old, not years old.
But this is Sonya's YouTube page, y'all. If you're not subscribed, mods, please drop her link once more if you don't mind. This is the essence of Sonya, the review queen, as y'all see up here in the, in the top.
I hit 2,400.
Huh?
I hit 2,400.
2,400.
2,400.
What are you doing?
Yes.
2,400. On the road to 3K.
Y'all, if I get to 25, I'm gonna get naked.
Oh Lord.
And y'all see, man, September, I should say. September was one of those months. And this was our first year doing it. And September will take everything out of you. But Sonya did a video every single day for September.
Now this is somebody who used
out
2 videos a year.
Yeah.
And she did a video every day in the month.
Yeah. And
I
y'all
love
see,
you too, Big Gary.
y'all see the review. Y'all see review on all of her videos because she is the review queen. And she will
Yeah.
let y'all know if she like it or not. And it's gonna be up to you if you want. If she say it's not cute,
Don't
and
go
then it's
waste
up
your
to you to
goddamn
go
money.
try. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But this is her channel. If you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe, hit the bell so y'all notified when she drop videos. And you will not be disappointed, man.
At all. Make sure you go tell your neighbors too.
Definitely. You will
Tell your goddamn people to come subscribe to my channel. Please and thank you.
All right, and we love you too, B. Garrett. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. We hope that y'all enjoyed the show. Like I said, it got a little deep. You know, I think we went all over the place with this one.
We
We
You
did.
know, emotions was everywhere with this.
I used to saying the ain't shit Sonya. Y'all got a little bit of the serious,
Yeah.
nice loving Sonya.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't expect this shit too much longer. Okay, this was a lot for me. I had to pray before I came on here to be serious. No, I'm just joking, y'all. I do have a serious side, but it's very rare.
And y'all make sure y'all tune in not next week, the
No.
week after next.
Yeah.
Because next week we actually have something planned for family and everything like that.
Next Wednesday, our daughter turns 15.
Yeah. So we're gonna be celebrating our daughter's birthday next Wednesday. So there will not be a social dinner next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, we're working on something. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just stay tuned. Sonya, thank you so much, sis. We love you.
You got anything to
Thank
say?
you. I love y'all.
About to
Queen
say-
Ali, I will be back next week. I needed a break because September almost took me out. So I will be back next week, y'all.
Yeah. And you got anything else going on outside of your channel or that you want to tell anybody or no?
Nope, I'm not pregnant yet. I'll let y'all know when I am. I'm working on it though.
All right, everybody. So like we said, we will see y'all the week after next. The Wednesday after next. Once again, thank you, Sonya. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. All of the new faces that we saw tonight. God bless you all. And don't forget about our Thanksgiving giveaway, y'all. We got a Thanksgiving giveaway that's will be happening November 18th. So y'all seen the Cash App going across the bottom here. All of our information is in the description box of all of our videos. So if you want to donate and give to a great cause, helping to feed some families for the Thanksgiving holiday, you have many ways of contacting us, and just do as you please. And prayers, we take prayers as well.
Yes, and I do want to say that somebody reached out and asked me if they can have a Walmart close to me and do a pickup order.
Right.
So if that is something you would like to do as well, we are completely satisfied and will definitely go and pick it up from Walmart. Whatever you want to do to donate. Hey, Simply.
Hey, Simply.
That is an option.
Yeah, that's an option as well, y'all. So
Yeah.
with that being said, y'all, we love you all.
Love y'all. Thank y'all for
Y'all have a
having
wonderful night.
Good night, everybody.
And like we always say, make sure you tell somebody you love them if you haven't already, because tomorrow is not what?
Promise.
Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all evening. And until next time, folks, peace.